Israeli military says the attacks launched by Hamas on Saturday are like the 2001 terrorist attacks on the United States. This is our 9/11, a spokesman said.
9/11, inside job, or exactly how the government tells us?
Oh, come off it, Jesse.
No, not oh, come off it. Wait a minute. No. Every war fought starts with a false flag operation.
Ready? Open the gate! Double time! Oh.
The once great city of New York becomes the one maximum security prison for the entire country. A 50-foot containment wall is erected along the New Jersey shoreline, across the Harlem River, and down along the Brooklyn shoreline. It completely surrounds Manhattan Island. All bridges and waterways are mined. The United States police force, like an army, is encamped around the island. There are no guards inside the prison, only prisoners and the worlds they have made. The rules are simple. Once you go in, you don't come out.
Gaza, Gizeh, Ground Zero. What exactly is happening there? This smells like another crime of the Black Cube organization. But why Gaza? What is special about this place? I took the silhouette of Israel and I put it on the Hereford map. Nothing there. Then I thought, well, it has a bit the shape of the prison of Escape from New York. Maybe it is about the shape. If the crime is committed by the Black Cube organization, the explanation has to be Egyptian. I remember from the Dendera Zodiac there is a shape called the bull's foreleg. And that brought me to the symbolism of the foreleg. Amputation in ancient Egypt as an offering. An offering. That sounds promising. But that brought me to something even stranger. The role of the foreleg in the ritual of the opening of the mouth.
In ancient Egypt, the opening of the mouth ceremony was a sacred ritual that bridged the gap between life and the afterlife. The high priest performed the sacred opening of the mouth ritual, using a ritual implement to touch the mouth and senses of the deceased, symbolically restoring their ability to speak, see, and hear in the afterlife.
So you have the bull's foreleg, and you have an object to open the mouth of the dead. What is this all about? The object almost has the shape of the beard of the pharaoh. Remember my video about the insectoids? Uncle Walt first showed me the beast. I found it in Britain, Mecca, Rome, Teotihuacan. And there too, we have ritual human sacrifice. Now let's take this a step further. Now what if we have to take this literally? We have to open the mouth of the beast to feed it. But where is the beast? could it be? No. Then the shape of Gaza is the shape of the mouth of the beast. If you wonder why Israel has this strange shape, that makes me realize that the sarcophagus is the body of a worm with a lion's head. And that, of course, is Yaldabaoth, the demiurge. And Yaldabaoth has many shapes. We have another story, the Greek story of Medusa. When you look at her, you change into stone. The only way to look at her is through the reflection. Well, that is a nice fantasy, but when we go to Israel, we only see rocks. I have only one explanation. Our brain has been split in two by the counter-rotating system. When the observer is a body in hell, it perceives the beast as a rock, dead matter, something evil. When the observer is a spirit in heaven, it perceives the beast as a light being, something good, God. Take the word sarcophagus, sacrifice. We are the mummies. We are the food source. The role of the foreleg in the ritual of the opening of the mouth and its association with the 4 sons of Horus. The 4 sons of Horus. The 4 canopic jars. When the body was mummified, body parts were removed and put in jars. But wait a minute, didn't Uncle Walt show us 4 body parts? The 4 sons of Horus. So this is Horus. Gaza, Gizeh, Ground Zero. Take a look at the shape of Manhattan. This is clearly the bull's foreleg. But what does the word Manhattan mean? Oh, it's Indian, the place where we get bows. Sure. Well, I got another explanation. What do you think of Amon Hathor? Hathor is the cow goddess, wife of Horus, and that brings us back to the bull's foreleg. Now it's clear to me that Ground Zero is ritual ground. The mysterious case of the dancing Israelis. Did you know that the New York Jewish population is the 2nd largest after Israel? What about this New Yorker? With his good friend Benjamin, the Q PSYOP. For me, Trump is part of the Black Cube organization. They are obsessed with walls, the builders, the masons, and they are rebuilding Giza, If we are a body in hell and we perceive Yaldabaoth as a rock, how would we perceive its consciousness? My guess is that it is a crystal, the Benben stone. Let's make the maggot great again. It's about the third temple, the St. Nicholas Church, hiding place of the consciousness of the beast, hiding its radiation with a temple in the shape of a nuclear plant. This makes me think of Gulliver. Ver is worm in French. And Gulliver is very hungry.
מה שרואה עוד, וגם מצו שעדיין משאיר ליבו. אז הייתה מה שהוא עם מה ידיעתו.
Now Manhattan has the shape of the bull's foreleg. But we have another map. The map of the Tom Sawyer Island. The shape of the continents, or what's left of it. This means that we are on sacrificial ground.
מה שרואה עוד, וגם מצו שעדיין משאיר ליבו. אז הייתה מה שהוא עם מה ידיעתו.
Watching Rise Above, an interview with Jason of Archaix. According to Jason, the first seal was broken with the big disease, the white horseman, the crown, the bow. According to Jason, we have to count with the Greek calendar, 4 years at a time. The next event will be the 2024 Paris Olympics. He suspects that because of anti-Israeli feelings there will be a terrorist attack, like at the Munich Olympics in 1972. That made me think, well, the first horseman in Asia, the second horseman in Europe. Now, wait a minute. This means a horseman for every continent. Wuhan in China, Paris Olympics in Europe. But then I thought, well, what about Ukraine? Wasn't that an event? Or the Gaza false flag? Now the next horseman is the horseman with the scale. And this event has to happen in North America. In 2024 we have the presidential elections. This means, of course, Trump. Now if we replace the Paris Olympics with Ukraine and Gaza, you are having a 2-year event. And then we would have an event in 2026 in South America. Now, what about the event in 2024? My first thought was they are going to kill Trump, but that would trigger a civil war. Now, if you take the balance, it will probably have something to do with justice. So my suspicion is that they will lock up Trump. This, of course, is a constructed event because Trump is part of the Black Cube organization. Well, we had this other guy who was put in jail for a while. Let's wait and see what 2024 is bringing. Will it be a 2-year event, a 4-year event, or maybe nothing will happen? Let's wait and see. Bye.